Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick. Rodgers now to throw on second down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Rodgers to throw once more. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. Operating from the gun, Rhodes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Throwing on 1st down, Rhodes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody covered.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're a man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
He's got his man on the crossing route. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. To throw on 3rd down, Rose. And he's got room. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Wide open receiver complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. From the gun, Rose. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. In for the score. And the Lions are in for 6. Rodgers to Cobb. Good for a Green Bay 1st.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think. Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought thought he was going to take it upfield.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Throwing to start the drive. Rose. Room here to run. And he takes us beyond the 35.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And that one just before halftime with the Jaguars out on top. Marquise Lee, a touchdown reception. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, over 100 yards on the afternoon thus far with a touchdown run as well. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis. Check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And that game is tied as they take on the visiting Tennessee Titans.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough.
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move.
On 3rd and 2, Rose. And he comes back with one complete. Quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. We just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Take it in at the 22. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. Now Scarborough. And some room to roam now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. Sacked back at the 46. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought it worst. Quarterback sneak, try and pick up the 1st down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Wilson able to put this one through. Back to throw. Rose. Quick throw. That's complete on the inside slant. Looking to throw. Rose. Escaping the pressure right.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. To throw is Rodgers on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Finding room to the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.